Hi folks, this is Vicki at patternprincess.com. Today I want to show you a really simple trick. It's called crocheting into the back bump of your chain stitch. I have two different samples here. This sample is just done where you would normally just use the top loop of your chain stitch, and you can see sometimes there's a little bit bigger gaps here. So if you're making a scarf or something where this would be like the raw edge that people would see, it's not real noticeable. But sometimes it is, depending on what kind of pattern you use, especially if you skip a stitch. If you'll do like a chain one, skip a stitch, and then the next one, then it can really kind of pull down, especially if you're adding a border on a blanket. And then that'll create a kind of a big space. Here, I've crocheted into the back bump. Okay, and there really isn't any, right here, there isn't any unsightly gaps. So here's one, where the back bump, and here's the one where I did not use the back bump. And I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to put the back bump one away. This one here, where I just work normally into the top loop of the chain stitch. I just have 10 here that I've crocheted. So let's say we do a single crochet, keep it simple. We normally skip that first loop because that'll count as our first single crochet. You don't count the stitch or the loop on the hook. So you normally would work into this top loop right here. You got the bottom loop, the top loop, and then there's a back bump on the back. Okay. So you'd normally work in this top loop and do your single crochet, okay? That is how I would normally do it. And this is oftentimes it's just fine. However, there are those times where you really don't want to see that unsightly gap in your work. So this is how I did this one. Now we're going to go to the back bump, how I did this one, okay? So I just pulled out those stitches using the same little sample here. You still skip, now that first stitch, I really have it squinched up kind of small. So I will redo that stitch. Okay, so it looks even. So anyways, you skip over that first stitch. I'm going to turn it over. Okay, we're going to skip that first bump. You see where there's a bump in the back here of every single stitch? So we're going to skip the first one and go to that second one because we're just going to do a single crochet right now, and so that's why you just skip one. So we're going to put our hook through the back bump and do our single crochet. Here's the next back bump. You can see that right here, and I just keep my work turned over my chain stitches so I can easily see the back bumps. See that all the way through? There's like a little dragon scales on the back of it. So there's all the back bumps that you would work on, and that's all that you do to achieve that nice look. Now, if you're going to be starting with a double crochet, you would skip 2 chains in the front and then work in the, 3 chains in the front and work on your back bump. If you're doing a half double crochet, it's 2 that you would skip, 2 chains to get the right height. Okay. And so this is a really nice way to start your crochet if you don't want to see any gaps. See how nice it looks? It's just like this one here. And again, this is the one where you went on the top loop. All right, I hope that this helps you. And make sure that you watch some of the other videos where these stitches are used. Take care.